do you still remember our objectives? We will learn about how things change when heated and cooled, and some materials can dissolve in water. Somebody stated the word dissolve. So dissolve in water. What is the meaning by the word dissolve? Anyone? What happened to
Mix.
materials when it dissolve? What
Mix.
happened to it? Mix, and then when you put it into the water, it will mix with the water, and then what happened to that material? How can,
Disappear.
yes, it will disappear. So that is what we call dissolve. So something that dissolve, meaning it disappear in the water. Okay.
Water.
Okay, so we have gone through this too. Melt, heat can melt things. Cool. So what happened to materials when it gets cool? So what happened to material when it gets cool? Usually
Freezing. Solid.
it will
Eh,
freeze and
Cold.
turns a material into solid, like chocolates, ice cream, popsicles. Okay, there's jelly. Okay, but jelly is not that hard because it has that jelly powder that makes it wobbly. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have gone through this also. So things that dissolve, meaning it disappears in the water. Sand. Can water dissolve? Can sand dissolve in water?
Yes.
Sand, pasir. Can sand dissolve in water? If you stir
No.
sand in the water, will it disappear?
No.
Yes. No.
No. No, right? Okay. Um,
Mm.
how about if I put marble
No.
into water? What happened to that marble? Can it dissolve?
No.
Okay, how about stones, rocks, pebbles put into water? Can it dissolve?
No.
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
No.
Okay. Now, next slide. So you have copy down this note, right? Right? Do you still have your notes from last week? These notes. Okay, good. Let's go to the next slide. So these are the four forces that we have learned. Stretch, okay, things that can stretch like elastic band or rubber band. Spring, things that is elastic, okay, can be stretched. Stretch meaning when you pull it, it can go back to its normal length, okay? Unless you stretch it too far, it will tear, okay? And then bend or fold, okay, can change something, some materials in its shape, okay, like paper and straw. When you fold it, it becomes another shape. Okay, twist, string can be twisted, dough can also be twisted. Okay, squash, like sponge, towel, dough. Okay, squash meaning you in bahasa we call it like you tekan dia lah macam penyek-penyekkan dia. That is squash. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, how can heat change materials? A material can change from one form to another of the same material with heat. Okay. So yeah, heat can change materials in two ways. One, it is reversible. Another one, it can be irreversible. Okay, with heat. So the first one is that a material can change from one form to another of the same material. It retains its properties, meaning like water. You change the form by heat. You heat it up from ice, it melts into water. When you heat it again, that water becomes steam. Okay, but that steam you can collect it back in the form of water and it goes back. Okay, it can it is interchangeable. Okay, it is reversible. You can use that water again to make into ice. Okay, that is reversible. Okay, so the other one, oh sorry, we look at the example here. So when solid turns to liquid form, we say it
Cool.
melt. When solid turns to liquid form, we say it melt. Ice, for example, when you expose it to heat, it will melt into liquid. Okay, the process known is melt. How do you spell melt?
Melt. M-E-L-T. M-E-L-T.
M-E-L-T.
Melt.
Okay, and then following after, if that liquid being heated, okay, when water is heated, it becomes steam. It becomes steam. Okay, the smoke that coming up from the kettle tu, when you boil the water, okay, it becomes steam. And then we look at here. So heat can change materials in two ways. One is reversible, the other one is irreversible. Okay, irreversible maksudnya tak boleh patah balik dah. Okay, once it's turned into other material, it cannot be turned back into its former form. Okay, like chicken. Okay, if you roast a chicken, you cannot turn that roasted chicken into a raw chicken again. This is what it means by irreversible. It cannot turn back. The action cannot be turned back. Okay, that form cannot be turned back. Meaning it already has a different properties. Like raw chicken, it has a pinkish flesh, right? Pinky flesh with white color of skin. Okay, when it get roasted, bila awak bakar ayam tu, the skin will becomes yellow, right? The pinkish flesh will turns into white color. So it has changed in its properties. So colors is one of the example of properties also. Okay, so with heat, a material can change into new material. Okay, although it's the same chicken, but it has changed in properties. So we call it as a new material. Okay, and then this is an example. These are the examples. When a shape of clay ball heated or baked, it becomes starch.
Oh my god.
Okay, when paper catches fire, it turns into black material called ash. Putra, do you remember ash? What is ash again?
Ash is like the black things, like the black small things.
Yes, you can get ash after you burn something, right? Anything that
Yes.
gets burned, give you ash. Okay? Or in bahasa we call it debu. Okay? Awak bakar apa-apa, it turns into black color, right? That black color material the black color material is called ash. Okay? And egg becomes solid after fried in a pan. Okay? You can fry it, you can boil it, okay? Whatever action that involves heat with using an egg, it becomes solid. Can a solid egg becomes a liquid egg like in the shell before it get heated? Cannot, right? Tak boleh tukar fried egg into raw egg anymore, right? So this is irreversible. Okay, irreversible. Can everyone spell irreversible in the chat? Try to spell irreversible. Double R, How do you spell irreversible, everyone?
Apa? I I
Type it in the chat.
ada orang dah.
I like you to try to spell it correctly. Very good. Irreversible. You miss one R here. Zarin Rin. Who is this? Everyone, I want everyone to try and type it in the chat. How do you spell irreversible? You must learn how to spell it correctly. Okay, Akil Mualim. Okay. Putra, how do you spell irreversible?
Cik pula yang belajar. Abang.
Irreversible. Irreversible is an action that cannot be turned back. Okay. Okay. Who else? Okay. Irreversible. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, I hope you can remember how to spell it. Okay. Okay. I want you to take out your notebook now. Take out your notebook now. Okay, I want you to take down this note into your notebook. I know that some of you have done the exercises. Okay, but most of you get it wrong. Okay, so I want you to take this down. Okay, as a note. If you don't have your notebook with you, take any paper, blank paper, A4 paper, make sure you compile it. Okay, in the file. Okay, keep it in the file so that after this, when we get to see each other, inshallah, I will look at your notes. Okay.
I don't have the file. Snack. Cik Radin.
Ya, Zarif. Zarif ada kertas tak?
Ada, tapi saya tak ada file.
Tak apa, file tu nanti simpan je. Okay, paper tu. Make sure you write down today's day and date. What date is today, everyone?
30 Jun.
13 Jun.